Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is day 39 of trying to reach the rating of 2000 elo online. I'm back to 1840 after I was like 1853, which is my highest peak. Now I'm back to 1840, but we're still progressing, okay? Game, which is crazy. The Slav defense. And by the way, guys, if you have any problem with your opening or the middle game or end game, or you're struggling with tactics and stuff, or you don't know the theory of a certain opening, you can just send me an email. My email will be in the description below. Just send me an email. Okay, they're trying to go for this. Which we will play this, and whenever they take, I do believe that we take with the other pawn, and we'll be completely fine. Okay, just send me an email and book a call with me, and I'm gonna try to work on your weaknesses together. We're gonna work on your weaknesses together, and I'm gonna give you a lot of tips to improve at the game of chess, which will be very, very helpful for you. What about this? He's gonna take and now would take it. That's gonna create a weakness. What about pawn takes pawn? I never had this position, so I'm really thinking about this because I'm greedy. I want to take a pawn. When he takes, I would take. He will try to move his knight to try to play maybe queen here that attacks both of the pawns, so I have to play another move like this. I just like this, so I'm gonna play it. And I do believe he's gonna take the pawn. He's not gonna take my bishop. Or maybe after he takes my bishop, I play this. No, see, I told you. They only care about pieces and pawns and stuff. He's gonna play this now. No matter what your level, like if you're a beginner, intermediate, advanced chess player, just send me an email. We can book a call together and we're gonna talk about your, especially if you have a problem with like calculation or puzzle solving and stuff, to find out what is the most important thing in a critical position. So it's like mainly like middle game stuff, and I can help you with that. Okay, so knight to d7, I like. It's a developing move, trying to put the knight there, reroute the knight. No need to overthink this. I do believe he just wants to go back and take my bishop, because this move will help him develop his queen. I mean, this random just push like this, I don't really like, because I just don't really like it. And I'm not sure, am I supposed to play a5 right away, because that will make something bad in the future. Let's just play a5, stopping this pawn from being pushed, and my bishop will literally live there forever. And his knight doesn't have any forward moves. He needs to go back to try to get to a good square. If you have a take, we can simply take with the knight or with the queen, so there's no problems. And we also still have this move, knight to b6, knight here. He would take. I would take with the knight, and if you have a take me, I would take with the pawn. He would take and he would take. It's gonna be very, I don't know, we're gonna lose all the pieces after this whole exchange. And I'm gonna be trying to be more annoying after bishop here. I'm gonna play bit. What is that? e4. Okay, so e4. If I take with the knight, he's gonna take me here, and I would take. He's gonna not take because we simply have the bishop here. Wait, what the hell is going on? Did he think that I'm gonna take with the bishop, or something I'm gonna move away because it's either a free pawn or some kind of a trap, so we need to calculate. Okay, you ready? Let's go. We have two pieces that are attacking here. If we take with the bishop, we're completely losing the game. We have to take with the knight, because when he takes, we would take, and now we just want a pawn. And if we take with the knight, and he takes our bishop, we simply take with the queen, and when he takes, we can still take like this. But what happens if we take? He plays like a move. He cannot play any other move. He needs to take or move his bishop, because now we have three attackers at his bishop. I play this. What if he played this? We simply just take, or take this one even better. Okay, call me an idiot, but I'm really not finding what is this move doing. I can simply take with the knight, right? I'm not sure he has any tricks. This takes. I'm gonna take. This takes here. He's forced to take. I'm gonna exchange everything and win the bishop. I'm really sure that he just blundered the pawn. Or it's just like a move to open things up, like open up for the rook to try to attack the weak pawn with the bishop and do some stuff, but he lost a very important pawn because it is a center pawn. Like losing a pawn like this to try to open up things, that's not a bad move actually. Only if like the pawn would take, but now my bishop can take, so it's not really a good move. But I'm saying like when you make a pawn break, try to make it on one of the other sides, and if it's going to be a pawn break in the center, don't give away a pawn because you're going to give a lot of center for your opponent, and your opponent will have the control of the board. So when he takes, we would simply take because our queen is hanging, and when he takes, we would take. If he played any other move like this or this, we would simply take the knight, attacking his queen. He's forced to take. We can simply draw back with the bishop or exchange if the bishop was here. And we're simply up a pawn. My knight will live there literally forever in case we traded everything. And we're playing up a pawn. He has a weakness there and a weakness there because this is an isolated pawn. He literally went for that. Okay, so I'm just gonna take. I'm not sure what is the deal here. I can try to play this. When he takes my queen, I would take his, but we don't need to go for overcomplications. Just simply take the bishop. We're up a pawn. If he played this, should I take his bishop? I can simply take his bishop and reroute the knight here. That would be a very beautiful square for my knight. My queen will be causing some trouble. I need to make some pawn breaks. Because we don't want the bishop to be aiming at our king. The bishop here is completely fine because it's looking at two pawns. But the bishop here would be a problem, so I do believe that we need to trade it and put the knight there. Try to open up lines. Now, what is that? I can try to play this. Now he wants to go here. I can move away and be annoying as hell. I can play this. You don't have any taking to push here. I would simply take. Okay. So I really hate the pawn being pushed, so I want to play this. And whenever he takes, I would take. I do like this move. So let's just go for it. If he takes, we take with this pawn because this pawn will lose our queen. Obviously, you see that, guys. And any knight move is just helping me out, you know. Okay, what about this move, actually? Knight takes. Okay, so he's causing more trouble. Okay, that is crazy. Because I can play takes, and when you take with the queen, I would play this move to attack your queen. And when you're going back to the same square, I would simply defend myself and put my knight there. He's simply just... Okay, play this. He's gonna go back to try to attack my pawn in case my knight moved. But it's already protected, so I don't need to defend my knight. I simply put the knight here. My knight on d5 will be very, very strong, but I really hate this knight because this knight is the only threat that can take my knight. In like some rerouting of the knight, like here, or something more simpler, I'm not sure. Because even if I put my knight here, he can put his knight there. Sure, he can be attacked, but we're weakening our king. Here or here, the knight will be very, very beautiful. Okay. Put the knight on a very beautiful square. Try to put the queen there, causing some trouble. Put the rooks on the over. Not this one. This one is protecting the pawn. Every single time you see this move, you would say, what? It's a bad move. Why? Your king is so safe and you want to delay being mated by your opponent. So don't push the pawns in front of your king. But anyway, this is his game, so he can do whatever he wants. Let's put the rook there. Trying to open up like things like this move that attacks the pawn, attack the queen. Okay, I'm definitely not in this game right now. What is he doing? Playing this. Okay, so he wants to double up like this. That is his entire plan. I want to play this. Let's be more annoying first. I'm not sure. He wants to play like an idiotic move, like something like, I don't know, this. Not sure. What to do now? We don't have any knight maneuvers. Knight here will be good to try to attack the queen one more time. So I do like the idea of going back. He's gonna play like something like this. We will play this. That would be a fork. Let's see if he's gonna fall for it. He doesn't have takes because when we take, we're gonna lose our queen. So when he takes, we take with this pawn or with the rook. This move will still be annoying. This move does not seem that good because we still have the exact same move that attacks the queen and defends the square. So I do believe he wants to play this, but that I do believe it leads to a fork. He's gonna play a check and move here. That would be checkmate, so we cannot really do that. When he plays this move, you can try to play this, but he's gonna try to push, but that would be a fork. He might sack. It's just crazy move. And my weakness in chess, I'm gonna tell you my weakness. My weakness in chess is I don't know what the hell to do when they start pushing a pawn. Like when they pawn storm against me, I completely malfunction. I don't know what to do. Because I don't know, like, is he trying to go here to like, or to take or to open up things? I'm not really sure what they want to do. Because even if he pushed, he can simply go here and just try to not allow his queen in. Okay, this move I completely don't understand. I do have this move that attacks his queen. If he played this, I would take him. He would take my queen. So playing this, he would take, and I would simply just take. This move seems very nice. You know, remember, be annoying to your opponent. He doesn't have any queen in the position. And this pawn is very weak. We can try to play a move like queen here to attack this pawn and this pawn and this pawn. And try to promote our pawn. Double up the rook. So we can obviously go for this move that, you know, forces the rook trade. Like, let's say the queen moves somewhere else. I'm really thinking about this move. And whenever he takes, I would take with the knight. I will be completely safe. I'm going to try to put my queen out. What is the move here? What is he trying to do here? I would definitely try to go here. And if he moved back with the rook somewhere else, I'm going to double up and good luck. If I played this and he would take, I would try to take with the knight because it's attacking the queen. This move, he doesn't have any takes. He doesn't have any checkmate threats. He doesn't have anything. So I do like a rook to d5, attacking the rook. And if the rook went here or here, he cannot attack my rook, so I'll simply go there. Add more attackers at all of his pawns. Because my king is safe. Why my king is safe? Because I never pushed a pawn in front of it. Okay, this guy is just crazy. He's just fucking crazy. What is that? So I would take, you cannot take with the knight, that's a blunder because I can play this, it attacks your queen and attacks the pawn, but he's forced to go back and stuff. I want to take. I just take. Now, his only having one rook will not help him out that much. Any pawn push, he's gonna take with the other rook. Okay, he's completely, like, what is wrong with this guy? I'm not sure. Playing this, attacks his queen, or we can go simply, we cannot play this, we're gonna lose our pawn. We can play this move that attacks his queen. Let's be more annoying. He is forced to go back here or here. We can play this move now, forcing his rook to move away. We would have the queen here. I'm sorry, I thought this pawn is hanging for some reason. Sorry. He's gonna play this move. We can simply stop it, and this rook is trapped, or am I crazy? We cannot play this because he can simply take. Okay. Play this one more time. What about playing something else? What about playing queen here? He's gonna play this move. We're gonna go here. We're defending everything. But I'm afraid of pawn pushes. So what about playing this? He's gonna go here. Then I will play this move that attacks both pawns. He's gonna try to push. Then I will play this move that attacks him. Because wait, if I play the queen here and he plays this move, I would simply have this that attacks his queen and also defends. I'm gonna play queen here. 2 pawns hanging. This is the only move that defend both. I would try to use my rook. And this move does not really work because we simply have knight to f6 attacking the queen and also defending the mating. It's not even mate, but it just loses a pawn. Then I cannot go back. It's really looking very bad. And I'm not sure which pawn to take, this one or this one. If I take this one, my queen is really far away, and if this one, like, at least it's causing some trouble to try to get in with the queen back to try to defend. So I do like this pawn more, because it offers a check and going back to safety to try to defend the king, because my pawns by themselves cannot really handle this attack. And I'm not sure what he wants to do. This move, we already discussed this. If he pushed his pawn simply like this, we would simply go here. He doesn't have anything after that because my knight is controlling the squares for the queen to get in. And also my king can escape, so it's not really a threat. This move, trying to make some stuff, but we simply cannot play that. So if he played this, I would take this pawn, he was trying to push. I would give him a check and go all the way back. Whenever he takes, I would take. Everything's defended. And we also have an annoying move as well. Or this move. I'm not sure. Like, I'll play better when I'm playing 15-minute games, but it gets a little bit long or boring and stuff. And 10-minute games, you simply gotta... It actually made it, but your queen is hanging, right? After this move, so you cannot really checkmate me or do anything. And no need to overthink it. I'm defending the pawn, attacking the queen needs to move, and I would take neither of these 2 pawns. And if he moved here trying to defend everything, that's a free pawn. He moved there. Why there? Why here? Why here? What does he want? Is he looking at sacrifices? Is he looking at knight sacrifice? What is he looking at? Should I use my... What about a knight sacrifice? And I need to take with the king, then he's gonna push maybe like this. I do like this. He doesn't have any way to defend unless he played this move. I just like to get my king into the game, but playing this move, trying to take that pawn, will lose this one. If I play this one, I'm trying to attack. He's gonna play this, and I would take with the rook. Whenever he takes and I would take, he's gonna take here, but I would take, and that's me winning. So I do like this move, but I'm afraid of sacrifices. Rook to d8. Because I'm not sure there's anything here for him. But to be honest, I'm afraid of any sacrifice against these pawns. Good thing my knight is here, but I'm not sure any kind of like sacrifice here. The queen cannot really get in. It will take time to try to checkmate me. Rook sack, knight attacking the rook. Moving here, attacking him one more time. To be honest, I'm not sure there's any kind of sacrifices. And this move helps me a lot because I can play this. When you take, I would take with the knight. Not with the knight. With this, we would take with the rook. Rook, pawn takes. And we can have a passer. The knight is defending the checkmate threat, or, you know, he's going to take the pawn. It's not checkmate even. Even if I move the knight, it's not checkmate. Check, would move in here, would move away. He's going to take 2 pawns for it. That's why I don't hate it, because I hate it because there's 2 pawns for him here. As I told you, he's going to make a weakening move. We simply take that pawn. If he pushed, I would rather go here. Try to go there. Try to cause some trouble. What to do other than that? Simply this is just a free pawn, or am I just in... Wait, since when it was a free pawn? Oh, so here I could have taken, but that will lead to something bad. When he moved this move, now I can take the pawn that attacks his rook. But hold up a sec. After this, let's say he moves here. So we're playing this. He goes here with the rook. We go back. What about playing this and he goes here? We simply play this. I do like the idea of taking the pawn, attacking the rook. So playing this, he's going to play this. We simply go back. And if I play this and he goes here trying to attack with the queen, we simply push the pawn. This, here, here. We can always go back. Yeah, I'm not sure. He doesn't have that move. Even one of these two, because if he went back like this or like somewhere back there, I'm completely, happy, because this move, yes, defends the weak pawn, but then I can take this one and cause you more trouble by pushing the pawn here. So one of the 2 ways for him to be more annoying, I guess, is to rook g5, rook h5, but there are potential weaknesses for this move, because even if you played this, I don't have to make this move. I simply go back with the knight. And the piece that my opponent hates the most is not the queen, is not the rook, it's not the pawns, it is this knight. This knight is causing a lot of trouble, because it's also stopping this pawn from being taken, also attacks the rook, the queen, everything. So we'll be getting 8 points, so we'll be back to 1848, which is good. We still need 52 points to reach 1900. Come on, man, just make a move. It's either rook g5, rook h5, or going back with the rook all the way back, or simply make another... Yes, see, I told you, this is a weakening move. Now I can play the exact same move, winning at tempo. So oh my god, this is very annoying for him. Even if he sacrificed, I would take. Should I go back with the queen? Should I play this move that attacks his rook? Should I play... We cannot have this one. But wait, what about... No. What if I take the pawn here, then I will play this check to win his rook? Because if I take and he like sack and I take, he doesn't have anything concrete. I do like the idea of taking here. Let's just take, or let's just take the pawn. Because now we're thinking check, we're going to win his rook. Even when I'm winning, I always fear that I'm losing or doing a blunder or something like that. So I always double check before making a move. Instead of just blitzing out a move, we simply need to think about sacrifices, knight maneuvers, queen getting in, something like that. But he simply doesn't have enough material to do that. Because even if rook sack in here, he doesn't have the knight there to cause me that check, remember? Okay, so now he wants to sacrifice, but we simply have that check that wins his rook. So this one, you know, like, first of all, you need to think what your opponent wants. He wants to sacrifice, and when you take, he's going to give you this check. You move here, and that's checkmate, actually. Checkmate, you're losing the game. So you play this check to remove the attacker of your defender of this checkmate threat, and you will be winning this game. So you simply play check. The king is forced to move. The queen cannot block. Even if the queen blocks, he's simply going to take the rook, and he's going to resign very, very shortly, and you will be winning this endgame. You will be winning this game very, very soon. Because, yeah, he resigns. His plan was really, really nice to sacrifice the rook and find a checkmate baron stuff, but it simply does not work because he overlooked threat, captures, attacks. Like he missed the check. This is completely winning for black. We're gonna see the game review, and we're gonna see our mistakes together and stuff. Why this? Sorry about that. 92% accuracy. He's played 82.2. Very nice. No blunders from me. One blunder from him. To be honest, I don't know what his blunder was. Maybe a blundering a pawn. Yeah, the blunder was like blundering the pawn when he played that pawn push. Playing the Slav, I really liked it. That was a miss. To capture a free pawn. Is it a free pawn after he plays like something like this? I don't want to go for calculation stuff, so this is why I played this. Okay, so now, well, it's still equal, you know. I'm making all the good moves. That was the blunder. See, I told you. That was the blunder, because it just simply loses the pawn. And when you trade everything, you're helping me out. Take the knight. Well, I simply didn't like the fact that he's going to have a really strong bishop there. And always like a beast to try to take my knight. So all good moves here. Very nice. Trading the rooks was a really great move for me. Playing this, that was a great move. He simply blundered a pawn. And here, that was his plan, but he simply did not work because of a check. This was a very fast game. How many moves? Like 31 moves, maybe. 31 moves. You really outplayed your opponent in that one. You played a bit better than your opponent in the opening. It was a well-fought middle game that you got the better of. Played like 22.50. Opening 94.8. Middle game was better. 90% accuracy for the middle game, which is really nice. Yes, that what happens when you just simply try to open up the position. Opening up positions in the game. It's really nice if you're playing it like on the side of the board, okay? Like either the king side or the queen side. But when you play it in the center of the board, you need to have like a concrete center. You need to support that pawn push. And he simply did not push it. Like he pushed the pawn, but it was not defended that much. And I know that this sounds very, very, like, how can I say it? Like difficult to understand, but being up a pawn is simply winning the game. Like for higher rated, like the higher you level up in chess, the easier it's gonna get when you being up a pawn. I just simply had one pawn up, and I just completely crushed my opponent. But on the beginner level, you can simply play being down a full queen and a rook and a knight and the king as well, and you will be winning our like threat of stalemate for your opponent. So this is why you're not supposed to resign at a beginner level or intermediate level, but on the advanced and more like master level and stuff. It's better to like identify weaknesses and make sure you're not giving anything for your opponent. Anything. Like he gave me the knight here, which I thought after he gave me the knight here, I was like, what? This is very nice for me because I can maneuver my knight, the knight in the center like a scorpion, very great for my knight. And he gave away a pawn in the first couple of moves and stuff. That was it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.